When you look at the biggest Korean actresses in the entertainment industry, it's almost impossible to talk about their careers without eventually talking about their appearance. In an industry where beauty standards are incredibly high, celebrities are constantly compared to their younger selves, old photos are brought back, and even the smallest change in someone's face can become a huge topic online. And when it comes to Korean actresses, plastic surgery rumors are nothing new. So today, we're looking at 8 famous Korean actresses who have been connected to plastic surgery rumors or discussions about their appearance. Let's start with one of the biggest names in Korean entertainment, Song Hye-kyo. For decades, Song Hye-kyo has been considered one of Korea's most iconic actresses and one of the country's most recognizable beauty stars. From Autumn in My Heart and Full House to Descendants of the Sun and the Glory, her appearance has remained one of the most talked about aspects of her public image. And because she's been in the entertainment industry for such a long time, it's not surprising that people have compared photos of her from different periods of her career and started speculating about whether she had undergone plastic surgery. One example came in 2015. During the discussion, the panel brought up her time filming Sunpung Clinic and mentioned that she had undergone orthodontic treatment. Orthodontic treatment is obviously not the same thing as cosmetic plastic surgery. In fact, changes to the teeth and bite can sometimes affect how someone's smile or lower face looks. But that doesn't automatically mean a person has had cosmetic surgery. Sometimes, the internet sees a difference and immediately assumes surgery. But without a direct statement, it's impossible for outsiders to know the full story. And that brings us to Suzy, whose story is a little different. Suzy is another Korean celebrity who has been praised for her visuals since the very beginning of her career. As a member of Miss A, she quickly became one of the most recognizable faces of her generation, and her transition from idol to actress only made her even more popular. But back in 2011, Suzy found herself at the center of a plastic surgery controversy after comments she made on the variety show Invincible Youth 2 were interpreted by some media outlets as an admission that she had undergone a cosmetic procedure. Suzy's representatives later explained that she was referring to teeth lamination rather than the kind of cosmetic plastic surgery that the reports had assumed. And this is a perfect example of how quickly rumors can spread in the entertainment industry. Our next actress actually addressed the plastic surgery speculation herself. Kim Yoo-jung. Kim Yoo-jung has been in the spotlight since she was a child, which means audiences have literally watched her grow up in front of cameras. She started her career as a child actress and eventually became one of the most recognizable young actresses of her generation. And naturally, when someone grows up in the public eye, people notice every change. By the time Kim Yoo-jung was older, some people online began speculating that the changes in her appearance might have been the result of cosmetic surgery. When asked about speculation surrounding her appearance, the actress explained that she believed she had simply lost some of her baby fat and was growing into a young woman. Children's faces naturally change as they grow. Cheeks become slimmer, facial proportions mature, and features can look completely different from childhood to adulthood. And that brings us to another actress who also found herself facing similar speculation because of how different she looked in her early career. Park Bo-young. Today, Park Bo-young is known for her youthful appearance, warm personality, and memorable performances in dramas like Strong Woman Do Bong-soon and Doom at Your Service. But years before she became one of Korea's most beloved actresses, she was already appearing on screen as a young performer. In 2016, Park Bo-young addressed suspicions about plastic surgery during an interview. The discussion came up while she was talking about her debut movie, Equal, which had been filmed when she was much younger. According to Park Bo-young, screenshots from the movie had led some people to suspect that she had undergone plastic surgery because her appearance looked different compared to her later years. She said that she had become prettier as she grew older, became less awkward in her appearance, received help from professionals, and spent more time in the entertainment industry. When someone becomes a celebrity, their appearance is often transformed by an entire team of professionals. We're talking about makeup artists, stylists, lighting, photography, skincare, and even the way someone learns to pose in front of a camera. The difference between an early career photo and a professional photo shoot years later can be enormous, even without surgery. And then we have So-hee, whose story takes the conversation in a completely different direction. So-hee became one of the biggest names in the new generation of Korean actresses after starring in dramas like The World of the Married, Nevertheless, and My Name. Like many popular celebrities, she has also faced online speculation about her appearance. The actress has explained that she underwent surgery related to rhinitis, a condition affecting the nose. According to reports about her explanation, So-hee said that she did not have silicone inserted to make her nose higher. Now, let's talk about someone who has been considered a Korean beauty icon for decades. Jun Ji-hyun. Jun Ji-hyun has been a major star since the early 2000s, and her beauty has become almost as iconic as her acting career. From My Sassy Girl to My Love from the Star and Legend of the Blue Sea, she has consistently been praised for her elegant appearance and distinctive presence. In Jun Ji-hyun's case, there hasn't been any strong, direct statement from the actress herself confirming that she's never had plastic surgery. Most of the speculation comes from fans comparing her old photos and suggesting that she may have had work done on her nose or eyes. Tae-hee. Tae-hee is often described as one of Korea's most beautiful actresses, and she's been a beauty icon since long before social media became a major part of celebrity culture. In the past, some netizens speculated that Tae-hee had rhinoplasty nose job due to her unusually high and straight nose bridge. Others accused her of having double eyelid surgery to make her eyes appear larger and more expressive. In fact, old photos of Tae-hee from her school years have been circulating for years. Those photos have often attracted attention because fans believe her facial features look remarkably similar to the Tae-hee we know today. And finally, we have Han Kyo, whose story might be one of the most interesting on this entire list. Han Kyo has been known for her distinctive beauty since the early days of her career, and her appearance has often been described as the kind of beauty that looks almost unchanged over time. In 2025, during content released on her YouTube channel, Han Kyo met with her former high school homeroom teacher. Her teacher reportedly spoke about Han Kyo's appearance during her school years. The teacher reportedly confirmed that Han Kyo had not undergone plastic surgery and that her appearance had remained consistent since her school days. Han Kyo herself has also stated that she has not had plastic surgery. Some celebrities openly talk about cosmetic procedures. Others choose to keep their medical history private. Both choices are completely valid. What matters is that we don't confuse rumors with facts. Because behind every viral before and after photo is a real person who has lived through years of changes that the public doesn't always see. It's not simply whether they had plastic surgery or didn't. It's the fact that we've watched them grow, evolve, change their styles, and build careers that have lasted for years.